7 aspects that you should never give up for a relationship. The behavior of the human being has always been the subject of study throughout history, but what the great majority of mortals do in the name of love, is often totally irrational, because it can be said that falling in love makes us little objective beings and we start making wrong decisions about our lives, which in the end we end up regretting and above all take us a lot of time to correct throughout our lives, because decisions have left consequences in us as a person and in the beings that surround us. In this entry, we are going to mention some of the most relevant aspects that you can never give up under any circumstances if you want to have a healthy relationship and that makes you grow as a person. 1. Never for any reason can you stop being yourself. This is the worst mistake that can be committed in the name of love, and it happens because when trying to conquer a person, we do not show ourselves as we are, but in order to please him we became the best of the chameleons and we assume a number of personalities that we do not really have and that eventually end up disappearing because they simply are not part of our essence. And obviously as a result of this our relationship that was built on falsehood will not have any promising future. That's why when starting a relationship we must always be authentic and show ourselves as we are. 2. We cannot abandon our dreams. Another of the most common mistakes is to abandon our dreams by starting to fulfill and live those of our partner. This situation sooner than later makes us frustrated and the couple becomes our own executioner. So we must always keep in mind that a person who loves in a healthy way, will always want the best for his partner and will know that his goals and personal dreams are important for his partner's personal growth, work, family and all kinds. 3. Losing your friendships and letting your partner become the center of your universe. Unfortunately, when we fall into this behavior our partner ends up taking advantage of this against us and we help him become the best manipulator, so you can never by any means put aside your friendships and the social circle of influence you had before starting your relationship. On the contrary, we must do everything possible so that our new partner is integrated into our group of friends and ends up being part of it. 4. Do not give up hobbies and love for your personal appearance. This is because your habits are what defines most of who you really are, and if you stop doing these things you will end up becoming a totally different person, which you will not recognize over the years, and the worst thing is that at the end of the day you will realize that it was not worthwhile to stop being that authentic person to become your worst version in order to please another being. 5. We must always establish healthy limits. An aspect really important and healthy is to establish limits, because letting your partner end up becoming your owner will be something with terrible consequences over time. Always keep in mind that you are not an object and therefore cannot be owned by absolutely anybody. Therefore when you decide to start a relationship you must be clear that your partner must be someone who complements and empowers you as a person, never and under any circumstance, someone who truly loves you and in a healthy way will want to see you diminished or underestimated. 6. We must give love to the extent that we receive it. I am totally sure that this is a mistake that very often people with a heart full of nobility make, who mostly deliver good things and in greater proportion to those received by their partner. In this aspect, we must be clear that God does not keep the effort and good deeds of anyone, that everyone who throughout their life makes good sowing, at the right time will pick up his harvest. Although the person to whom we delivered the best of us has not corresponded as we deserved, in the end, God, life and the universe will be in favor of those who do not conspire against anyone. 7. Do not lose autonomy and independence. We must always bear in mind that before starting a relationship of two, we were one, and that being autonomous and independent is supremely important for the healthy development of any human being who wishes to grow as a person and be his best version every day, because nobody on the face of this planet is a finished product. We all have the ability to continue learning from our environment. Finally, we must understand that self-love is the basis of any good relationship, that those who love and accept themselves as they are capable of providing a healthy love to another person and above all have the necessary conditions to complement the life of another human being. To learn more about 7 aspects that you should never give up for a relationship, download my book free by clicking the book image on the right or the link in the description below, and please subscribe to this channel and share this video.